Well, that's usually the best way to attack, especially against good defenses. Ball movement moves the defense, and when you've got the defense on the move, that's when you can break them down and get high percentage shots. It takes patience. It takes unselfishness.
It seems to be the most efficient way, doesn't it?
It does, especially against really good defenses.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Andrew Wiggins. Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5 spot. Now here's Middleton. Back to Koulibaly. Pass to Middleton. 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. Wiggins from outside. That one doesn't go. Here's Washington now. And now let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Brian Keefe.
I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Boy, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
And here's Smart following the 3 from Alec Burks. Here's Koulibaly. Burks covering. Burks with the steal. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. A fast break chance. Kicks it out to Hero. Clock at 6. Pass to Ware. There's the 3. Kicks it out to Wiggins. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
Sarr gets the bucket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, Hero. Pass to Adebayo. And again, Miami with the triple.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Left side, George. And again, Washington with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now Hero. Wiggins outside. Burks a screen on Middleton. And that one's good. Wiggins.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
They get a hand on it. Pass to Koulibaly. George with the screen on Burks. Koulibaly. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Now Smart following Alec Burks' three-point attack. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Kispert's checked in for Washington. And Miami with a change here, too. Robinson's checked in for Hero. For 3, Middleton. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
They stand from 15 feet in. Not many players more dangerous in this NBA than Bam Adebayo.
No, there's not, Kevin. He's got the total package when he gets in the mid-range area on down. He can shoot the mid-range jumper above the rim to finish. He can score with his back to the basket, and he's an outstanding passer.
And we haven't even mentioned his defense, right? Because his defense is off the charts.
Always an all-defense consideration.
Now Adebayo. After the missed 3 from Corey Kispert. Pass to Wiggins. Takes the 3. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Wiggins has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Heat. go with Robinson. Nobody back. Now Wiggins. Back to Robinson. Wiggins from outside, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Andrew Wiggins making highlights for the... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Miami.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Kispert is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Koulibaly. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Holmes in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Middleton the pass to Smart. And here's Kispert from the arc. Sinks the triple.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
The Heat making a switch here. Jovic is checked in.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Champagnie. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Larson. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Now, here's Holmes. Nothing on the board. Here's Champagnie. Kept alive. Out left to the wing. Here's Carrington. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. Holmes. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. The kick out to Anderson. Jacks up a 3. And Jovic gets it to go. Jovic has got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
For 3, Kispert buries the long-range jumper. Kispert's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Carrington. From past the arc. The shot, no good. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Jovic. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jovic has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Heat. Well, Stan, as a former coach, I imagine it has to be hard for you to watch basketball as a fan.
Well, it is. It's very hard, almost impossible. I'm almost always watching from a coach's standpoint, an X and O standpoint. But I will say, even when I was standing on the sidelines, NBA players are so good that you have fan moments even while you're coaching.
It seems like every game we see something we've never seen before, right?
I can remember turning around to my assistants and saying, "Can you believe that?"
Shot by Champagnie, no good. Miami leading by 9, and Robinson wide open. He shoots. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now, here's Kispert. He's covered by Anderson. Offensive rebound. Champagnie. There's the triple. And it's Corey Kispert with the 3. Kispert's got 9 points now in the quarter. Robinson a screen on Brogdon. The kick out to Anderson. Robinson for three. Connects from three-point range. He has 6.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Pass to Carrington. And here is Brogdon. Wizards passing it around. No problems knocking that one down. Kispert got 12.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Anderson. And the layup's good off the glass. Anderson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Here's Champagny. Wow, huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs, please. There's thinking about the shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game that's been so far. Wow, you look at Corey Kispert. What a contribution.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
On the court for the Heat, we've got Hero. Wiggins is out there with Adebayo, and it's Ware in at center. Pass to Middleton. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. Wizards making a switch here. Hayes checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Wizards.
And here's George. On the wing, Koulibaly. Shot clock at 6. Bay against Wiggins. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
Bay into the lane. Misses from short range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And a guy whose stand brings a lot of energy to the floor, Saddiq Bey.
Yeah, Kevin, you really like all the intangibles with him. Hard-working guy, confident, tough, great guy to have in your organization and in your rotation.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
Smart kicks to George. They set the screen. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Sarr. 6 to shoot. Here's Bay. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Bay's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Highsmith the pass to Ware. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Outside, George. Back to Smart. Pass to Sarr. Over Adebayo. And Sarr gets it to go on the assist by Smart.
With skills like a traditional wing, Sarr might get more looks like that from the mid-range.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3-point field.
Wiggins has got 11 points.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
To the left side wing. Here's Bay. No good with the triple. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
On the wing, Koulibaly. Here's Sarr. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Highsmith. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's foul number 2 for him. Chris Middleton's checked in for Bay.
Second team foul.
Wizards trail by 3. Smart deciding where to go with it. There's a screen. The 3. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Burks. Fires for 3. And Sarr pulls it down. Wizards have gone 3 of 8 so far in the 3rd quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. On the wing, Koulibaly. And another miss by Washington. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. From outside the arc, Ware, good. Ware's got 5 points now this quarter.
3-point field goal.
Washington's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. It's stolen by Adebayo. And there's the foul. It's on Koulibaly. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
So it's Miami now. 6-point lead. Pass to Robinson. From downtown. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Heat lead by 6. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Gill. Sadiq Bey is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. There's Hero with the 3. Washington with the rebound. Pass to Gill. Now here's Bey. From deep. The 3-pointer's right on target.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
The Heat leading by 6. They set the pick. Here's Hero. Here's Highsmith. And here's Bey. Takes a 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backcourt.
Larson with the bucket.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Pass to Carrington. Right wing. Bey with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul. Chris Middleton's checked in for Washington. Heat also with the sub. Burks is checked in. Middleton inside the 3-point line. They swipe it. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. A fast break chance. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Carrington. No good on the 3. The Heat leading by 7. Here's Larson. A 3-pointer off the mark. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Over in the corner, Poole. Here's Carrington. Here's the three. Burks pulls it in. Miami's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Now, here is Robinson. He's tightly guarded. Poole with the steal. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington.
Substitution on the court.
Burks against Smart. Burks with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Good ball movement here by Miami. They grabbed their own miss. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Bays checked in for Chris Middleton. It's good from long range.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Spins. Pass to Burks. There's the pick. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Field goal.
Burks has got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Heat. Outside for Smart. Offensive rebound. Now Koulibaly. Second shot opportunity. In the corner, Smart with it. Off target with his three.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And Sarr throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Robinson for three. Buries it from three-point range. Robinson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Heat.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Robinson.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Here's Larson. Drops in the tray. And the Heat lead by 8.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Nice shot by Smart. "16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Robinson for three, and the Heat another three. And so it's Miami winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him. Much appreciated, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
this game couldn't be close, Brent.
You're right, B.A., but we're not doing it. We're out here on the court, and we want to see guys going at it. Tonight, given where these teams are, can the underdog step up, rise up, and get an unexpected win? We're going to find out.
Now, New York starting 5. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
Hey, good.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance. He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Now here's George. Here's Coulibaly. From outside, off the mark. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Now Smart to the paint. Sarr, and he dunks it down.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight, you gotta like Sarr.
Now here's Bridges. Coulibaly defending. Bridges down low, and it's Bridges with the jam.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Outside Coulibaly. They set the pick. Here's Sarr. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. And George gets it to go on the assist by Sarr.
Not only is Sarr a willing passer, he's a very skilled passer as well.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me, and he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. Lets the three fly. Sarr pulls it in. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
Gets the 3 ball to go. Sarr's got 5 points.
There's still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Brunson against Smart. And Brunson gets it to go.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Smart, a screen on Bridges. Smart outside. Here's Bay. He takes it in. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Towns. Hart passes to Brunson. Rebound Washington. Outside Coulibaly. And he lobs it up top. 43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Sarr. Bay from long range. And the Wizards with another 3.
And Bay's not going to hesitate, very confident in that range.
Bridges right side. Anunoby finds Bridges. Back to Anunoby. 4-3. Sarr pulls it in. Washington leading by 3. Pass to Coulibaly. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. It's the Wizards. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the executions.
So here are the five for New York as they start the second. Achua is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Payne in at the one spot.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Now here's McBride. Bridges, left side. And it falls all over the rim and in. Bridges has got 6.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tim's MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie.
Payne just opening things up for this offense by moving the ball.
New York making a switch here. And Anunoby's checked in. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
B.A., they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Gotta love the extra effort from Bridges to make sure that break ended with a score.
Achua against Middleton. Drives to the hoop. Outside for Brogdon. Middleton outside. Off target from three-point range. The Knicks with the lead. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
And that's a foul called on Rashawn Holmes. That's his first foul.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
New York making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Achua finds Towns. Jacks up a 3. Offensive board. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Anunoby. Here's McBride. Here's Achua. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. It's Poole on the wing. Back to Kispert. The kick out to Poole. Here's Kispert. Anunoby covering. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Pass to Achua. Back to Anunoby. Outside McBride. From outside the arc. Anunoby against Poole. 4 on the clock.
Remaining in the second quarter.
Here's McBride. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
No one there to contest. Didn't really need the fade.
The 3 is up. Deep range from Poole.
And Poole up ahead of the defense on that pull-up in a hurry.
Well, whenever Jordan Poole is out there, Brent, you expect some highlight reel moments.
Now, there's no doubt that Jordan Poole's the kind of player that's going to take some chances. And sometimes doesn't go so well, but when the times pay off, B.A., it is spectacular.
Anunoby for 3. Nails it from 3. Anunoby's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's the pick. Kispert outside. The 3 ball. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
and both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
So for Washington, Champagny, he's checked in for George. Gill comes in for Kispert. And it's Marcus Smart in for Poole. And a switch here also for New York. Brunson's checked in.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Hart's checked in for New York. We've got 1:08 left to play in the second quarter. It's Smart on the wing. Brunson defending. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973. So as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
And the Wizards making a change here. Holmes is checked in.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
Right side, Anunoby. Rebound, Washington.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Holmes passes to Gill. Holmes, a screen on Hart. Gill, no. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. The Wizards have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Smart passes to Bay. They set a pick. Pass to Gill. Fade away. Outside for Bay. Here's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Bay's got 9 points.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Here's Gill. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Wizards. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Saddiq Bey.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Bilal Coulibaly, George out there with Saddiq Bey. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's Sarr in at center. That's the group for Washington right now. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Brunson. And Anunoby for 3. Bridges outside. That's tipped. Pass to Brunson. Clock at 6. Second chance effort. Bridges with the bucket. Getting it done inside. 10 points for him.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Bay with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Coulibaly with it. He's against Bridges. Back to Coulibaly. Kicks it out to Smart. There's the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Up top, Bridges. He's covered by Bay. And below, Koulibaly picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
On the wing, Bay. Takes the three. The rebound by Bridges. Knicks trail by 4. Brunson. George with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. So for Washington, Brogdon comes in for Koulibaly. And it's Poole in for Smart.
Jordan Poole.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And Bay pulls it down. Wizards leading by 4. Poole a screen on Anunoby. Bay passes to Brogdon. Puts up a deep 3. The shot misses. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Well, Brent, since 1980, the Wizards have had home court advantage in the playoffs just one time.
BA, do you want to have anything that you want to share that's positive about the Wizards? I mean, this team has not made it out of the second round in that span, so hard to envision that happening anytime soon. You got a long way to go.
Bay with a screen on Hart. George finds Bay. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Shot clock at 5. To snap the cold streak. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Bridges. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
If Bridges attacks with that kind of force, it's really hard to not foul him.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Achua's checked in for Anunoby.
And Poole able to just slip right into his shot.
And Brunson, here we go. Outside Achua. Pass to Towns. The 3 hits the three-pointer. Towns has got 10 points.
There's a 3 for Towns, countering the 3 they just gave up.
Kispert, the pass to Poole. Pass to Holmes. Achua with a steal. Outside Hart. And here's Bridges. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now a 3-point Knick lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Champagny. Inside, stolen by Middleton. Poole with the ball, and it's Robinson picking him up. Brogdon from outside, and again it's Washington with a 3.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Kispert, the pass to Brogdon. The kick out to Poole. Three-pointer, Kispert. And he can't get that one. Here's Bridges, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
14 foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams will make substitutions.
Taking 2 shots.
Bridges hits them both. Got a piece of it. Fires from way outside. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for New York, they've got Karl-Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby out there with Achua. Then there's Miles McBride, and it's Payne in at the point. Pass to Towns, back to McBride. Outside Anunoby. Achua with it. Beyond the arc. And Holmes pulls it down. And they're pushing it up. Brogdon, the pass to Kispert. Launches it. The Knicks pull it in. Pass to Towns. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Middleton with it. Now guarded by Achua.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising. In a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And it's powered home by Towns.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Here's Smart. Right wing. They set the screen. Here's Brogdon on the take. Rebounded by Payne. New York leading by 3. Out left to the wing. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Towns. He's off on the layup. And so Middleton will bring it up for Washington. Down low. Holmes. Good on the bucket.
And Sean using his size, imposing his will.
Here's Payne. Left side McBride. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. For Washington, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Picked it out of midair. Smart against Payne. Towns up top. There's the triple. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Pass to Smart. Fires from deep. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Middleton's got 3 assists in the game.
Coming through in a big-time moment. Smart doesn't back away from the spotlight at all.
Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Brogdon. Back to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up. Achua can't hit.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Well, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And Holmes upping the ante, the big man coming through.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. A big group substitution here for Washington. Sars checked in for Holmes. George comes in for Chris Middleton. Bay, he's checked in for Kispert. And it's Coulibaly in for Malcolm Brogdon. Here's Brunson. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Coulibaly outside for Bay. The 3-ball. The Knicks pull it in. Outside Anunoby. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Kicks it out to Anunoby. It's Bridges on the wing. From 7 feet. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
Jordan Poole, he's checked in for Washington. And he's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Here's Poole. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3 ball.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Bay outside. It's tipped. So it's a narrow victory for the Wizards. Pulling out the W. Thanks, Allie. Great interview.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. And now the New York Knicks starters. They've got OG Anunoby. Josh Hart out there with Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. Here's Brunson. The kick out to Towns. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
Here's Hero on the wing. Wiggins. Here's the lob to the hoop. And he jams it with authority.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Hart with the screen for Brunson to the inside.
Their coaching staff wants Adebayo to be an impact defender, and they've got to be happy with his D on that possession.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
Towns for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Adebayo with the screen on Bridges. Pass to Adebayo. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Bridges against Hero. Bridges passes to Hart. Stolen by Hero. On the wing, Wiggins. Outside, Hero. Shoots. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future. I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Wiggins passes to Hero. Shoots over Brunson. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Wiggins with the block.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins air-mailing it back.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter. Doesn't take him any time to get set up.
Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Over McBride. Robinson misses. The Knicks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Back to Achua. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Robinson. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Robinson again missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Nailed from three-point land.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Brunson with a clean look. And the 3 off target. The Heat leading by 3. Outside Robinson. Robinson can't get that one to fall. Hart, wide open. He fires. It's good from long range.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. It's all tied. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the court for the Knicks, Robinson is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Payne in at the point.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Love with the screen for Robinson. For the three. Robinson pulls it in.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Here's McBride. Sinks the three-pointer. McBride's got the lead up to 3 now for New York. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for the Heat. And the Knicks making a change here as well. OG Anunoby's checked in for Cameron Payne. Tries again. Here's Achiuwa. Here's Robinson. Pass to Achiuwa. Three-pointer. Goes up again, and Robinson with the layup. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
Hero from long range. Good on the three-point shot. Hero's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Heat.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Now, here's Bridges. Not a lot of room. Miami grabs the miss. Outside, Hero. Here's the screen. Crafty move. And the layup is good. Hero's got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Miami's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Outside for Robinson. For 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And it's a 4-point Heat lead.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
McBride. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Here's Anderson. Outside Robinson. Clock at 6. Hero on the wing. Defended by McBride. Hero no good. The Knicks have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Bridges, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. Miami's on 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Anunoby against Robinson. Hero on the wing. Miami no good on that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Anunoby slams it in.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Robinson against Anunoby. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Knicks leading by 3. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges dishes to Robinson. Achua, the pass to McBride. Back to Achua. Bridges inside the three-point line. Miami grabs the miss.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You got to like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got Alec Burks, also Terry Rozier out there, and it's Highsmith in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Pass to Highsmith. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Knicks leading by 3. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
Well, don't sleep on the foot speed of Karl Anthony Towns. He's a factor in transition.
The ultimate blue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side. Well, it's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns sets the pick for Hart. From outside, off the mark. The Heat trail by 5. They set the pick. Here's Burks. Has to Ware. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. Ware's got 7.
Well, Burke showing he's more than just a scorer. Terrific pass to his teammate.
Rozier against Brunson. And it's Miami with the rebound. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Rozier against Anunoby. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Towns for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Here's Ware, defended by Towns. Ware, good.
Important points there. Got him on a
a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Adebayo down low. Defended by Hart. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Adebayo. Here's Ware. Defended by Towns.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Hart finds Brunson. There's the lob to Towns. Burks with the steal. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The Knicks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Brunson, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Pass to Highsmith. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Brunson, right side. And it's denied. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Miami ahead. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. They've got Towns, Miles McBride out there with Payne. Then there's Achua. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Robinson, that's good. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle steps for Miami.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
Here's Payne. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat leading by 5. Robinson left side. Shoots over Anunoby. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Payne. Larson with the rebound. The Heat shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Outside Robinson. Shoots the 3. Robinson missing again. Knicks trail by 5. McBride passes to Towns. It's stolen by Johnson. Hero with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Jaquez sets a screen for Robinson, and he just hasn't been able to get it going. The Knicks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss, and he gets it to go.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Hero kicks to Robinson. The tray knocks down the 3-ball. Robinson's got the lead up to 6 now for Miami.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's the three. The rebound by Johnson.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Puts up a deep three. And it's Robinson again missing. Knicks trail by 6. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple.
That's a great setup by Towns. You love to see that vision from your big man.
Jaquez sets a screen for Johnson. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Achua's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
Oh, what a beautiful pass. And then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Miami leading by 3. Johnson with the bounce pass. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Robinson goes in. Hero from long range. It's good. That basket is now 5 for 9.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Pass to Achua. Here's McBride. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Inside. Stolen by Anunoby.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
Wow. A play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
Achua, no good. And here are the Heat now. Here's Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. And it's a 9-point Heat lead.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
The 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's McBride. Trains the three-pointer. Jaquez outside. Pass to Robinson. Stolen by Anunoby. And so it's the Heat winning this one. They didn't. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And so off the tip, it's Washington. A look at the opening lineup for Washington. Bilal Coulibaly out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Sadiq Bey. Then there's Sarr. And it's George in at the power forward position. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
George against Adebayo. Pass to Coulibaly. Smart, a screen on Burks. Gets the three to fall.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And it's Ware missing. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Wiggins against Bey for three. Rebound Miami. We played just over a minute here in the first. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the coach from Miami. He is aware of the amount of disruption that Marcus Smart can bring to an offense. He said you can't attack him in pick and rolls and go at him in ISO, so we'll have to keep his assignment moving and run him ragged when he's on defense. Sounds like it'll be a busy day for Smart. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Smart. Up top, George. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sarr. Adebayo grabs the board.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Burks with it. Coulibaly defending. Burks passes to Hero. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Coulibaly up top, defended by Burks. He drops it from range.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
Hero with it, guarded now by Smart. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Three-pointer. And Bey pulls it down. Washington trailing. A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game, Stan, catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Pass to Bey. Smart, a screen on Wiggins. Bey from long range. The rebound by Ware. The Heat have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Adebayo sets a screen. Wiggins, no good. Washington has gone 2 of 5 from deep. George finds Smart. Jacks up a 3. Drains the triple. Smart has got 6.
Yeah, he's so much fun to watch. Smart hit that corner 3, and his teammates and coaches are all about it.
1:25 left in the first quarter of the game. The 3. And it's Ware missing. And so it's Bey who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Outside Coulibaly. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Tyler Hero. Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise low 15 wins.
You know, B.A., it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing their future and developing talent.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Robinson. Oh, George with a steal. Kispert outside.
Miami foul.
Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first free throw is good. Well, Coach, the Heat have had some deep playoff runs recently, making the finals twice in 5 years.
Yeah, Brian, and what's really interesting is that they've only been higher than a 5 seed once in that span. They just hit a different gear in the playoffs.
And Washington making a change here. Poole's checked in.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Poole outside. Fires the three. Anderson pulls it down. Heat trail by 3. Hero outside. Pass to Robinson. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's Carrington. Beyond the arc. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's the Wizards. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And taking a look at Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points and their reserves deliver.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
They've got Tyler Hero. Kyle Anderson is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Larson in at the 2. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Miami trailing. Hero with it. Pass to Anderson. Here's Larson, defended by Holmes. Larson, no good. A chance here to catch up with Alley from the sideline.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Alley. Now here's Brogdon. And here's Kispert from the arc. And again, Washington, no good. Heat trail by 3. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Larson with the bucket.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
George's shot is good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
From deep, Brogdon.
A legitimate threat beyond the arc. Brogdon's sense for when to shoot from there is outstanding.
Here's Hero to the wing on the left. Highsmith passes to Robinson. Here's Highsmith. Yet to see a basket. And again, it's Miami from deep.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Three-pointer Kispert. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Miami making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Middleton is checked in for George. Here's Hero. Right side, Robinson. Anderson inside, guarded by Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. For 3, Robinson. They get the rebound. Takes a 3. Miami, no good that time either.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Holmes. Picked by Holmes to the inside. Kispert on the wing. Over Robinson. rebound Miami. Anderson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Highsmith. Anderson inside. Holmes is on him. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Rashawn Holmes picks one up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Mitchell's checked in for Miami. And a change for the Wizards. Gill's checked in. Three-pointer Kispert. The 3. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Mitchell, the pass to Jaquez from deep. Again, the Heat misses. The Wizards with a lead. Kispert outside. No good with the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
There's the 3. That's good from Jaquez on the assist by Mitchell. Jaquez has got his first 3 points of the game. Outside Brogdon. 32 seconds left in the first half of this one. And Jaime Jaquez gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Wizards making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Wizards substitution.
Here's Middleton. No made baskets yet. It's Poole on the wing from behind the arc. Look at Poole showing the range.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Poole, a screen on Anderson. Gill, the pass to Middleton. Here's Poole, the kick out to Johnson. Middleton outside. It'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Wizards. They lead by a bucket. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Marcus Smart. Man, has he been playing well.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, he makes defenses look utterly helpless. It's like pick your poison trying to contain him.
Checking out the group for Brian Keefe to start the second half. We've got George, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Sadiq Bey, and it's Sarr in at the center position. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That'll be a second foul of the game. Rozier, he's checked in for Hero. Smart's checked in for Washington. From outside the arc, and Smart nails the triple.
3.
And it's Rozier with the ball for the Miami Heat. Adebayo, a screen on Smart. Rozier. Pass to Ware. Back to Rozier. Going inside. The kick out to Wiggins. The 3 is up. Wiggins for the triple.
And that's a good shot for Wiggins. I mean, he can be deadly from the corner.
It's Smart on the wing. Bey outside. Now here's Coulibaly. 6 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Miami shooting 40% so far in this one. Works for 3. Sarr pulls it in. Washington has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Smart looking around. Coulibaly on the wing. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Coulibaly's got 8.
And Smart has always been a good passer, but in recent years, he's really honed in on his playmaking abilities.
Washington leading by 3. For 3, George. No good. Adebayo with it. Now guarded by Bey. Here's Rozier. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Now here's Hero. 7 points in the game, and the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Miami making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. To the left wing. From deep, Sarr. Offensive rebound. Back to George. And there's the screen. Poole from long range. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. And the Heat making a change here. Mitchell's checked in.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Heat trail by 4. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Robinson for 3. It's rebounded by George.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And it's Coulibaly missing. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. Adebayo against George. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Coulibaly. There's a minute 26 left in the 3rd. He buries it from 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Burke's no good. Washington leading by 7. The 3, George. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 6 rebounds in the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
3-pointer. Rebound Washington. Pass to Sarr. Smart right side. Left side Coulibaly. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Carrington. Sinks the tray. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Ware. Outside Robinson. Out to the right wing. To get back on track. Knocks down the long J. Ware's got 7 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Back to Smart. He gets it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Washington. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Duncan Robinson is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Kevin Love. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Larson in at shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Just 5 on the clock. It's Middleton on the wing. Jaquez covers. Middleton, no good. Heat trail by 7. To the left side wing. Love for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Holmes. And here's Middleton. Covered by Love from downtown. Love grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Hero. And And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Yeah, you never want to send Hero to the line. Tyler's led the league in free throw shooting.
Highsmith, he's checked in for Miami.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Smart with the ball. Hero picks him up. Pass to Holmes. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Jaquez grabs the board. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Jaquez, the pass to Love. Here's Hero. Here's Highsmith. Middleton covering. Robinson gets the bucket. Now here's Smart. Here's Carrington. Pure from three-point range. And the Wizards lead by 6. And the Heat shooting around 35% from the field so far. Smart against Hero. It's stolen by Smart. Pass to Koulibaly. Shoots over Hero. Now Koulibaly. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Heat trail by 6. There's a screen. Here's Highsmith. Here's Ware. Fires for 3. Again, the Heat misses. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. It's Smart on the wing. Takes the 3. And the Wizards with another 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Pass to Ware. It's stolen by Smart. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Shots good by Carrington. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second chance points.
Here's Carrington. Holmes finds Bay. Holmes, a screen on Adebayo. Pass to Carrington. Back to Bay. Kicks it out to Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Bay with a screen on Burks. Here's Carrington. Fires the 3. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Burks. Adebayo with it. Now Burks from the arc. That one is off. Washington leading by 9. Bay outside. This one for 3. Connects from downtown.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Wizards.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Marcus Smart.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
Here's Adebayo. Here's Wiggins. It's rebounded by Washington. And Washington with possession. They're on a 12-3 run. They grab their own miss.
Miami foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Fires away from way outside. No good. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready.
bunch of blowout. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Sarr out there with George. Then it's Saddiq Bey. Then there's Smart. And it's Coulibaly in at the 2 spot. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Brunson against Smart. Poked away. Brunson with it. Pass to Hart. Shoots the 3. Hangs home the trifecta.
Hart just whipping it away quickly, not giving the defender time to close out.
Here's Coulibaly. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. New York with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Brunson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Brunson making the right call. The pick and roll gets him totally set up.
Pass to Coulibaly. Back to George. 3-pointer. Nice ball movement by Washington. A putback. And George able to finish. You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. That's a 2 from Towns. Pass to Hart. Launches it. Towns down low. Here's Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Here's Smart. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For New York, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Bridges passes to Brunson. Anunoby against Bey. Back to Bridges. Ball stolen. For the finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby. Confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Achua, he's checked in for the Knicks. Corey Kispert's checked in for the Wizards.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Bey, fires the 3, and the 3 ball is good.
And Bey doing a great job of getting his feet ready to line that one up.
And Brent, talking about Saddiq Bey, he's the type of player that every team covers.
When you think about Saddiq Bey and where it is that he came from culturally in college, and this is a guy at his size and with his ability, you can plug in and play and know you're going to get genuine effort on a nightly basis.
Miles McBride's checked in for Mikal Bridges. Hart, wide open, he fires. A 3-pointer is right on target. Hart's got 6 points.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the 3.
And the foul called on Alex Sarr. That's his first foul.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
Mikal Bridges checked in for the Knicks. Kane comes in for Jalen Brunson. The shot's good from Achua.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Out to the right wing. Kispert wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
Now here's Towns. Still yet to score. Nifty move. And Towns throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Chris Middleton's checked in for George.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction. A prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Now here's Payne. Out to Bridges. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bay.
Substitution on the court.
5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Robinson. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. New York ahead. They lead by 5. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Poole and Kispert are the guard set. Rashawn Holmes out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Carrington in at the 3. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Here's Middleton. Back to Kispert. Kispert setting the pick for Poole. Pass to Kispert. 6 to shoot. He nails it, and we're tied up. Kispert's got 6.
When you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
McBride passes to Robinson. Holmes with the steal. Kispert with it. Bridges covering. For 3, Middleton. They get it again. And another shot. Holmes kicks to Kispert. And finally they hit one. He's got 9.
Good look from the big man as Holmes gets it to the other guy and not forcing his shot.
Payne can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Here's McBride. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. McBride's got his first 2 points.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Wizards.
For 3, Kispert. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. McBride finds Achua. Misses the 3. Wizards leading by 4. And here's Kispert from the arc. Pass to Carrington. Now here's Kispert. Defended by Bridges. Clock at 4. Poole, the pass to Middleton. Connects from 3-point range. Middleton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Wizards.
Well, he's pretty calm in those situations. Chris Middleton with ease knocking that one in.
He takes it in. Now here's Payne. Guarded by Poole. Robinson. And the rejection by Holmes. And Middleton kicks to Poole. Back to Middleton. The 3. And again, Washington with the triple. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
We should also mention how hard they've been working on the offensive glass, just coming up with second chance scoring opportunities. Those can be deflating.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
From deep three-point land, the Knicks pull it in.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
For three, Bridges with the board. Knicks trail by 10. Payne passes to Robinson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The defense trying everything on Mitchell Robinson. He stays cool, collected. He'll collect foul shots.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. The Knicks have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Bridges, right side. And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes, Cat. Get the easy ones.
And here are the Wizards now. They're on a 17-4 run right now. They get the rebound. Bay in the post. He's guarded by Anunoby. Now, here's Bridges. He's guarded closely. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Pass to Bay. A 3-ball. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Anunoby. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Washington in the driver's seat, up 8 points. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line. They're measuring up the shot.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Wow, you look at Corey Kispert. What a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Jalen Brunson. Hart is out there with Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the 2-guard. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
On the wing, Anunoby. He's defended by Bay. Towns, the screen. 4 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Rebound, Washington. Czar's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Towns, a screen on Bay. Anunoby, good.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
The numbers will back it up, Brett, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Pass to Hart, down low, and here's Towns. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Koulibaly with it. Lets it go with the 3. Good on the triple. Koulibaly's got 7.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Now Hart, 3-pointer. He can't get that one. For the 3, Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Smart. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Karl Anthony Towns.
38-28.
Brunson against Smart. Stolen by Brunson. On the wing, Bridges. Fires for 3. Rebound, Washington. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. Towns wide open. Gets an open look and hits. Towns has got it back down to single digits for New York.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
And Sarr throws it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Miles McBride's checked in for Bridges. High post, Johnson. They set the pick to the middle. Stolen by Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. 6 points for OG Anunoby. To the right side. Johnson outside. Puts up a 3. Hands it from downtown. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there. Johnson against Brunson. Brunson barreling in. Towns. And again, it's New York.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Wizards lead by 5. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Chris Middleton. Gill is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Champagnie in at the 4 slot. To the inside. Here's Towns. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Poole with the screen for Middleton. Off target from outside. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2, and Towns gets it to go.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
Pass to McBride. There's a screen by Achua. Driving in. Here's Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Towns a screen on Middleton. And Anunoby slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. To end the run, the kick out to Poole. And the rejection by Towns.
And great reach and determination from the big fella. This is why Towns gets so many blocks.
And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Carrington. Kicks it down to Middleton. Down low to the wing on the left. Here's Carrington. Hits it from three-point range. And the Wizards lead by 1. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Washington?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on their turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. And you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And that shot fake working very nicely for Poole. This guy is an excellent free throw shooter.
The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in, and he's good on the second. And he makes all 3.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Up top, McBride. He's defended by Koulibaly. Achua, the pass to Towns. Back to Achua. The kick out to Anunoby. To the left wing. Here's Brunson. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Outside, George. Now, here's Poole, defended by McBride. George sets a screen for Poole. Bay wide open, and he fights. And he's good on the 3-ball.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And it's Washington's ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Koulibaly, no good. Knicks trail by 7.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
And you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Hard, he's checked in for New York. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Poole, the pass to Bay. The kick out to Poole. Bay with a screen on Brunson. Anunoby comes with a double team. Back to Bay. There's the 3. Knicks with the rebound.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Poole, a screen on Hart. And George kicks to Poole. Outside for George. Jacks up a 3. Back to Poole, and they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
And George gets it to go.
Lazy defense there, guys. You have to guard the outside on inbounds plays, too. Every man has to be accounted for in those situations.
Give it up for him, fans.
Shoots a fader. No good. And so Washington takes the win. They seem to relish their...
run their offense through their bigs.
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 5, down low. And here's New York now. And Anunoby for 3. No luck on that one. Wiggins looking around. Over Brunson. Wiggins, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Brunson. There's a screen. Anunoby on the wing. Fires in the triple.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
The hard work that Brunson has put in over the years, it really shows in his game, Doris.
I'll say this about Jalen Brunson. As his coach likes to say, he may not pass the eye test, but he passes the win test.
Oh!
How special can OG Anunoby be? Show off and show out.
Has to Ware. Outside Burks. Here's the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Towns for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a 3 of his own.
Adebayo passes to Wiggins. Here's the pick. Pass to Ware. Fades back. Towns with a rebound. New York has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Three-pointer, Bridges. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
And it's Ware missing.
Well, he tries to enter with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
On target from range.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Outside Brunson. Hart with a screen on Hero. Tries it from the top of the key. Back to Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Launches a 3. Rebound Miami.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Burks for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
I'll tell you, you have got to admire the kind of range Alec Burks possesses. Just about any spot on the floor is a good one for this guy.
Here's Bridges. Brunson looks it over. New York again can't hit. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 2. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
PA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Now, that's a long closeout for a defender. Wiggins showing phenomenal range.
Anunoby, a screen on Adebayo. Here's Hart. Pass to Towns. 4-3. Adebayo grabs the board.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Wiggins with a screen on Brunson. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Never a shortage of star power in the stands of the Knicks game. A boogie with a hoodie here tonight.
It always adds to the atmosphere here in New York. Everybody's looking for the big-time celebrities that are here cheering on their Knicks.
Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Miami with a change here, too. Robinson's checked in. Wiggins outside. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. New York trailing. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Outside Achua. Here's McBride. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Arc passes to Towns. Lets it go from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
Boy, for a man his size, Towns does a sensational job running the floor.
For three, Robinson counted from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Plenty of offense. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
On the court for Miami here in the second. We've got Kevin Love. Duncan Robinson is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Larson in at the shooting guard position. Miami trailing. Well, when Mikal Bridges was drafted in 2018, his hometown team, the Philadelphia 76ers, elected to trade him after selecting him.
And B.A., he made no secret of the fact that that was a heartbreaking moment at the time. Consider that his mom actually worked in the Sixers front office in those days. But in the end, he has carved out one heck of a career.
Hero with the bucket.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Outside Payne. Puts up a three. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Hero. He's got 6. Launches it. Achua with a rebound. New York has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Payne. Back to Achua. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And some changes here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Robinson. And it's OG Anunoby in for Payne. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point because you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
And here's Hero. Outside Robinson. And there's the screen. Shoots over Anunoby. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Outside McBride. Pass to Anunoby. Back to McBride. 5 on the clock. And he lobs it up to the rim. Achua can't hit.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Hero, the pass to Anderson. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul. And the Knicks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Wiggins comes in for Robinson. The shot by Towns, no good. Heat trail by 5. Wiggins finds Burks. Let's go with a 3. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Well, Burks is a lethal 3-point threat. This guy has such an effortless shooting stroke.
Here's Towns. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got 7 rebounds in the game. There's a screen by Wiggins. And they take the lead. Burks has got 12.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the 3-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight. Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
Shoots it from the high post, and there's another one for the Heat.
Beautiful touch from Burks. He excels at knocking down these mid-range shots.
Knocks it loose. Here's Ware. Anunoby covering. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Burks for three. The Knicks pull it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And here's Brunson from the arc, and it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Hart's checked in for New York. And Miami with a change here, too. Robinson, he's checked in for Hero.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Will it go? Bridges. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Heat. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, one of the stories here, Alec Burks getting it done today.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Here's Brunson outside. And Brunson won't miss many of those.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Well, Doris, since he was traded out of Phoenix, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have skyrocketed. Why is that?
Well, number one, he's worked hard to develop his skill on the offensive end. He came in as a 3-and-D guy, but what he's proven is he can handle the basketball, he can initiate action. You love the work ethic that went into that.
Kicks it out Towns for the lead. Adebayo grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. And here are the Knicks now. And there's Towns on the assist by Brunson. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
Hero finds Burks. Fades and shoots. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
Again, the Heat misses. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. For the lead. Rebound Miami.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And Burks gets it to go.
Alec Burks can get hot quickly, and when he's getting to his spots, look out.
Pulls up. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Oh, and Towns with the block. Here's Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 5 points.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And bouncing off defenders, Adebayo kept his eyes on the rim.
Outside Hart for the lead. Rebound Miami. Ware's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Burks against Bridges. Here's Towns. Sinks that one from the post. 12 points for him.
Karl Anthony Towns putting on a show on the offensive end of the floor. Legit three-level scorer, and he's got it all working.
Stolen by Bridges. They break out 5-on-3. Hart passes to Bridges. Anunoby for three. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Here's Towns. Clock at 6. Back to Anunoby. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
The vertical emoji, Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Here's Hero. Adebayo with it. On the wing, Burks. Beyond the arc. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. Brunson passes to Towns. From downtown. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
This is a big who we know stretches the floor to great effect. Mr. Towns from 3.
Hero outside. From deep. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Achua comes in for Hart. McBride, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Payne is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Outside McBride. Lets it go from deep. That one no good. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for New York. Hunting for opportunities. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Jovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Robinson for 3. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Towns for 3. Here's Anunoby. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got his 4th assist in this one. There's the triple. They get it again. Outside, Anderson. Stolen by Payne. Anunoby against Robinson. Right side, McBride. Launches it. Drops in the 3. And the Knicks lead by 4. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Shamet comes in for Anunoby. Terry Rozier, he's checked in for Miami. Throws it up high. Achua with the dunk.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Pass to Larson. Robinson with it. Here's the 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Right side McBride. Achua with a screen. Lets the three fly. McBride can't get it to go. And it's Rozier with the ball for Miami. For three, Robinson. No good on the shot. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And the basket by Shaman.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Pass to Jovic. Robinson against Anderson. Here's Larson. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. For three. And it's New York with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Offensive rebound. McBride passes to Payne. Another shot. Rebounded by Jovic. Miami's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Robinson gets the bucket.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Now McBride. Goes back up. Payne against Rozier. Outside McBride. They shoot again. Here's Robinson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
What a presence Mitchell Robinson has given this team on the interior. He knows he can be a threat on the offensive glass.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Payne. And it's good.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Anderson passes to Rozier. Robinson, a screen on Payne. Kicks it out to Anderson. For three, Robinson. Money from deep.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
A new lineup here for New York. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, you can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
And Allie, thanks. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And here's New York now. 2-point game. Johnson against Brunson. They set the screen. Towns for three. Off target from downtown. So a close game sees Miami taking this one. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.